Hey guys, welcome back to The Occasional Angler. My name's Guy Elson. We do tips, trips and advice for you anglers out there who are born to fish but forced to work. Sorry for the delay in the last couple of weeks. I've been on holidays, so I haven't been able to post any videos. We're now coming into sort of early summer, I think. And so what I thought I'd do is just do a couple of carp rigs, because you carp fishermen out there will start to be wanting to wet your lines. So this is my absolutely favourite go-to pop-up rig, and I'm going to show you how to tie it now. To tie this rig, you're going to need scissors, CHOD rig, baiting needle, leader material, tungsten putty, tungsten sleeve and a tungsten bead. Okay, so to tie this rig we use N-Trap Soft, that's what I'm using, £15, but you can use any leader of your choice. You take a length, again up to you how long you want to choose. The first thing I do is to make a knot in the middle of this, and I'll get back to this knot in a second, but essentially there's a knot in the middle of this leader here. The next thing we do is we take our CHOD rig, which has been pre-tied. So here is the CHOD rig. They come in packs of 3. I've put a link to these below in the description if you want to get hold of them. Here we go. And this CHOD rig has got a very stiff bit of bristle here, and when it's on the bottom it sits up like that. Carp just can't see it. They find it really, really hard to see, and that's why this rig is so effective. So what we do is we also get hold of a tungsten bead. So tungsten bead. With the tungsten beads there's a big end and there's a small end. So you take the big end and you thread through the small end like that, and you'll be attaching your hook at this end here. So attach this CHOD rig using your favourite knot. Third knot is a Panama knot, which I've just done here. If you want to learn how to tie that, just have a look on my channel. I've done a video just dedicated to show you how to tie that knot, and that would be the knot which I suggest you use for this. I've never had a failure with it. So I'm just going to wet this down, so it's just going to disappear off camera for a second. Tighten that down. Okay. All tightened down nicely. So now we've got that. We can come in, slice off that tag end. Just like so. Even do it neatly if you like. Now, the beauty of this is this little tungsten bead comes all the way down and sits over the top of that, making it very nice and neat. And what that tungsten bead does is it just weighs it down. So let's say that's the bottom of the lake, like that. The pop-up will sit down like that, and the pop-up will pop up like that. And it'll sit like this in the water. What I use to just fix that in there, because those little beads do tend to move around a little bit, is I use just a tiny bit of super glue, and you need the tiniest little amount. And what that'll do is it'll just stop that moving around. Just need the tiniest dab. That keeps it nice and neat. Now that bead will stay there. Right. Next thing we do is we use a tungsten sleeve, which I'm just going to find. It's on here. These are made by Korda again. They're dark matter, so they've got their tungsten impregnated. It's a little sleeve at the end. So what you do, you take the thin end here, you thread this through, as so. So this isn't going to come through. If you have this problem, baiting needle, just shove it through, grab it, so I've got the baiting needle through, just grab it through as so, and then you can just thread that one. Okay, so once we got that, our rig's looking a little bit like this. Now, what I'm going to do is tie an overhand loop knot at the end, and this is where it will connect to your main line. Try and make that as small as you can. Something like that is great. Again, just this one's going to disappear for a second. Wet it down. Just tighten that down. That one's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Now snip off the tag end. Again, you don't have to, because this sleeve is going to go over the top. You don't have to snip it down really, really tightly. So leave a little bit of a tag end, safety. Over like that. And there you go. You've got the best part of your rig there. This will keep this pinned to the ground. Now you're asking, why did we put a little loop here? And I'll show you. So I use dark matter, and I use that just to pin this down onto the bottom. Dark matter is basically a tungsten putty. Again, links in the description below. I take a small amount of that, and what I find is if I make a little knot, it just gives this dark matter something to purchase on. So I'll roll that up, put that in there right on the knot as so, and then I just roll it around. that is an extremely effective pop-up rig. I've caught several carp over 20 pounds on this rig. It's never failed, never remotely failed. Very neat, very finesse presentation. For some reason the carp just cannot see that bit there, and the hook's smaller than a lot of the rigs which are quite popular at present in carp fishing, and it's caught me some big carp on some quite heavily pressured waters, so I can say with confidence that this is a very good rig.
So here we have the pre-tied rig. Here is your main line, your weight, and the main line's attached to a swivel with a quick release, quick change swivel. You take the loop of the end of your rig and hook that through. Now it's attached to your main line. You push the tungsten tubing back over to cover up the swivel. And you locate the swivel back inside of the quick release. Now we take some dental floss you can also use bait floss. You pass this through the ring, metal ring on the pre-tied CHOD rig. Then take our pop-up boilie. Thread it onto the bait floss, or dental floss in this case. Trim down the floss, leaving it a couple of centimetres. Then using a lighter, just burn the tag ends and tap down, and that secures the bait.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It's the little red arrow in the bottom right hand corner. If you've got any favourite carp rigs which you'd like to share with us, please leave any comments in the comment section below. And until next time, best of luck with your own fishing adventures.